that was really more than 4 times there because I like to tell you, without going there, I see like one man after there.
The news spread quickly on the morning of Friday, October 23rd, 2015. A fire that started a little before midnight destroyed 6 buildings and left a further 5 damaged along Bridge Street and Sir Arthur Lewis Street in the western community of Soufriere. Member of Parliament for Soufriere Jacques, Honourable Harold Dalson, was out of state at the time, but he said that he would cut his trip short with immediate effect to return home. On Friday morning, however, Prime Minister Honourable Dr. Kenny Anthony led a team of cabinet ministers to survey the damage and to meet with business and homeowners, residents and emergency officials.
It's an immense tragedy. It's exceedingly distressing. Not only have you had business places destroyed by this fire, consumed by this fire, but you have had private homes. And from my estimation, subject of course to further clarification, some 7 or 8 households have been affected, particularly in this area where we are conducting this interview. This could not happen at the worst time because we are on the eve of Christmas celebrations, and I'm certain that the business owners had plans for their businesses, so it's really a tremendous loss for them.
Upon fielding the distress call at 11:58 p.m. on Thursday, the Soufriere Fire Station was forced to call on its Vieux-Fort counterpart, as well as Crash Fire Hall at Uonora International Airport and the Marine Unit of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. The Prime Minister said that in conversation with the citizens of Soufriere, the work of the fire service came in for the highest of commendations.
There are some aspects of this that are encouraging. First, I want to take the opportunity to really congratulate the St. Lucia Fire Service, the men and women of the fire service from Soufriere to Vieux-Fort. Everyone has told me that they did an outstanding job in very difficult circumstances because the water pressure was very low. And, call was made to the fire service in Vieux-Fort. They arrived on the scene. And many of the residents told me, had it not been for the support from Vieux-Fort, the fire would have been far more extensive.
The Prime Minister was joined by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure, Honourable Philip J. Pear, Minister for Home Affairs, Honourable Philip Victor Lacorbiniere, and Minister for Commerce, Honourable Emma Hippolyte, who is herself a Soufriere native.
The tall building there, that's where my father's shop was, that's where I sold all my life. So I could remember when that building was erected, most of us were upset that it was not even the same architecture of the town. But today, most persons who spoke with would say that's the building that saved the town. So we want to say thank you to the Monroe family.
Upon meeting with a number of the persons affected, the cabinet team also learned that Soufriere residents had played a major role in helping arrest the spread of the blaze. According to the Prime Minister, his thoughts are very much with the people of the historic town.
Despite disasters, when people can come together, work together in the interest of their community, this is something always to be appreciated because it could have been worse had it not been for the support of the members of the community. It will be a huge task to rebuild. This was an important corner in the life of Soufriere, next to the square, but you have had business places here, located here, for years. I mean, even as a boy, I remember all of these buildings. So the loss is immense. It's not just a loss of buildings, of the history of the place, but of course, the loss of the livelihoods of so many persons, and some of the persons are very small business people.
Dr. Anthony praised the resilience of the Soufriere people and called on private citizens and the corporate community to join the government of St. Lucia to work together in supporting the affected residents and entrepreneurs.